was really nervous about you and Sonny. I mean, because I knew how dangerous he was, but on the other hand, he was so good to me and Stone, you know, and you were crazy about him, so it didn't seem to matter. What?
I went to such extreme lengths to manipulate him into asking me to move in with him.
What are you doing?
Sit-ups.
Well, I figured this. Why?
Because I do 100 sit-ups every morning.
Oh, man, since when?
Well, I didn't think it was the most romantic thing to do when I used to stay the night over.
So, what happened to romance?
Well, we are going to be waking up every morning together from now on, so I figured I should get back into my regular routine.
Do you know that I loved Sonny more than I've ever loved anyone in my whole life? He was my whole world. It was a little more complicated for him. He was very secretive. I mean, he still is. I know. Funny, because now I understand having to keep secrets, but back then I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. Didn't matter, though. I still thought nothing would ever stop us. Do you think it was fate? Yes, I do. I did. I just felt so important when I was with him. The first time ever, just felt like I mattered. Like he was that person, you know? That person. The person who loves you forever no matter what. We just had so much fun. You and Sonny and me and Stone.
I know. We did. The good times definitely outweighed the bad times.
Yeah. I think that's why it's so easy for me to romanticize Stone, you know, because we didn't have time to experience the bad.
Yeah.
We didn't have to make any hard choices because, well, the biggest one was made for us, so all there was left to do was have fun and love each other. Do you remember our first double date when we lied to my Uncle Mac and then we went to Sonny's apartment?
We were cool then.
We were.
We were cool then.
And I started drinking, and I remember Sonny didn't say anything.
And Sonny cooked, and the food was ridiculous.
It was. And then he sent Stone on some errand in the middle of the night to the post office. I mean, it's so obvious now what was happening, but I was clueless back then.
You guys fell for that? That was so cute, because that was his big plan for me. He always has a big plan for me.
And do you remember the night that Luke's club opened? It was like everyone in Port Charles was there.
Yeah, and what happened to Luke's club?
Luke apparently trashed the place, and then there was a fire.
And what happened to Sonny's old apartment?
The building's still standing, but I don't know, I think it's gutted.
He always loved that apartment, you know? He said he'd never leave it. I guess he did.
It's kind of sad when you think about it. You know, it's like a memorial to a time when